بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, I testify that there is no true God worthy of worship except Allah, and that Muhammad is Allah's true slave and messenger. We continue the explanation of Umdatul Ahkam on this night, the night of Saturday, the 10th of Jamad al-Akhir, Jamad al-Second, corresponding to the 16th of July 2005. And this is a total new chapter under the heading of purification, under the heading of Tahara, purification. And it is entitled Babu Dukhul al-Khala wal-Istitaba, chapter on the entrance, the etiquettes of entrance to the Khala, meaning the place where the person goes to respond for the call of nature, and the sanitation and the purification related to that. First of all, the meaning of Khala. Al-Khala means Al-Makan al-Khali, the empty place or empty space. And what is intended here is the place prepared to respond to the call of nature from urine or defecation. And the istitaba, meaning seeking at-tayyib, and what is intended here is sanitation, purification of the private parts from the remains of urine or feces, using stone or water or the like. And the Islamic, it is to be known that the Islamic Sharia, the Islamic revelation, and all praise is due to Allah, كاملة في العبادات والمعاملات والآداب والأخلاق, is perfect in worships and in transactions and in behaviors and manners. Nothing that benefits people except that the Sharia makes it clear and makes it also attractive, and nothing that harms them except that also the Sharia makes it clear and warns against it. And it is reported in Sahih Muslim from the hadith of Salman al-Farisi, may Allah be pleased with him, that the mushriks told him once, قَدْ عَلَّمَكُمْ نَبِيُّكُمْ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَتَّى الْخِرَاءَ, your prophet taught you everything, even the manners of responding to the call of nature. So Salman said, yes. He taught us not to face the Qibla towards Mecca while defecating or urinating, or that we use the right hand to clean the place, or that we use less than 3 stones, or that we use dung or bones. Nothing from this he permitted, alayhi salatu wassalam. So this tells how the Sharia takes care of everything which is beneficial to man, beneficial in the sense that if it brings benefit, and beneficial in the sense that it wards harm. So now to the first hadith under the title of responding to the call of nature, and this in accordance with the series of the narrations, this takes number 11. And the hadith is as follows: عن أنس بن مالك رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان إذا دخل الخلاء قال اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الخبث والخبائث. Anas bin Malik narrated, Anas bin Malik, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated that the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, whenever he went to answer the call of nature, entering this place prepared for that, except that he would say Allahumma inni أعوذ بك من الخبث والخبائث. Oh Allah, I seek refuge with you from al-khubuth. Al-khubuth, as it's pronounced now by me, al-khubuth with the ba, with the letter ba taking a dhamma, as you can hear me, al-khubu, al-khubuth. This means the male shayateen, the male shayateen of jinn. And al-khaba'ith refers to the female of them. And this hadith came in another narration reading al-khubth with sukoon, no movement on the letter ba. So al-khubth wal-khaba'ith. And al-khubth means evil, all forms of evil. And al-khaba'ith, the evil ones. And this narration is more comprehensive. So we seek refuge, I seek refuge with you from all offensive and wicked things, evil deeds and evil ones and spirits. طيب, الراوي, the narrator of this hadith. The narrator is Anas bin Malik ibn al-Nudar, Abu Hamza al-Ansari al-Khazraji, may Allah be pleased with him. Sulaym, may Allah be pleased with her, brought him when he was 10 years of age, when the Prophet ﷺ came to Medina, and she said, Ya Rasulullah, هذا Anas غلام يخدمك. This is Anas, a boy to serve you. So the Prophet ﷺ accepted him, and he invoked Allah for him, and he said, Allahumma akthir malahu wa waladahu wa adkhilhu al-jannah. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give him abundant wealth and abundant children and admit him to paradise. Anas said, فرأيت اثنتين, and I hope for the third one. I saw two, meaning manifested from the dua of the Prophet ﷺ, and I hope the third one, which is paradise. As to the two which he saw, that he buried other than his grandsons, or other than his grandchildren, he buried 125. And his land used to be cultivated twice in the year, giving produce twice, and this is abundant wealth. And he remained as a servant to the Prophet ﷺ for 10 years. Until the Prophet ﷺ died. And he stayed after the death of the Prophet ﷺ in Medina. Then afterwards he moved to Basra in Iraq, and he died there in Basra the year 93 after Hijrah. Second, what is the subject of this hadith? موضوع الحديث. The subject is what is to be said upon or before entrance into the al-khala, into the toilet, the bathroom, the open door where people may do or respond to the call of nature. So, if the person intends to enter this place and approaches it, the place prepared for responding to the call of nature, which is called al-khala. We should know now the name. We should know this word rather, this term, al-khala, what it means now. Then he should say, Allahumma, meaning, Ya Allah, I seek refuge in you, and this is an invocation, meaning protect me, save me from al-khubuth. Al-khubuth, as you hear me pronouncing it, al-khubuth are dhukran al-shayateen, the male of shayateen, and the khaba'ith, the plural of khabitha, and they are the female of shayateen. So he sought refuge from the male and female of shayateen. And it is said also, Allahumma inna a'udhu bika min al-khubthi, making no movement on the letter ba, al-khubth, and this means evil.